my speech would probably be very good. It might be full of tears or it might be full of laughs, but it definitely would have valleys and hills in it. And I probably would have to like do something separate on my social, just because you only get like a minute, maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah, they start playing that music on you.
Yeah, they start playing the music, and then I start singing to the music. They don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke.
It's interesting you were saying like, oh, I might like cry. I don't know if I'm gonna be happy, but like a lot of times those are one and the same kind of. They come from the same place. I think it's just gratitude.
Yeah, right? It's all gratitude, but you use the same muscles to laugh and cry, except when you laugh, you're healing more and you're massaging more of your organs. And when you cry, you're releasing all these toxins. Like, I believe that crying is a removal of old beliefs and a replacement of new ones.
Oh, I love that.
Every time I cry is when I learn something like,
you know what's so weird? Like, I don't want to cry. I'm not going to cry. Like, you backed up, baby.
Yeah, and that's how mental illness comes about, I think.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about everyone that you know that's like really mentally ill, they have so much to say, so much going on, because they've held on to so many different emotions.
The pride of it all.
Yeah, it's like they're emotional hoarders.
There's this guy, his name is Dr. Holt, and he was saying the reason why when you talk to people, they talk about their trauma, and you be like, oh, this happened to you years ago, because people never talk, and talking puts distance between you and your trauma. So when you actually talk about it, you can actually get some healing about it, and when you release it is when you feel your best.
Right.
Yeah, we gonna get. Hey, it's Felicia Michelle here, and I got to talk with the last Black unicorn herself, Miss Tiffany Haddish, about her star-studded prom-style gala tonight, A Night Under the Stars, which benefits the She Ready Foundation. If you don't know, She Ready Foundation helps foster youth across the country. I got to sit down with Tiffany and Dr. Gordon, who is the day-to-day director of the operations, and talk about the impact of foster care, also what it is to turn your rain into rainbows. Check it out. You look like the prom queen tonight. So prom gala, Night Under the Stars, the first one. So many celebrities out here. The She Ready Foundation getting the attention that it absolutely deserves. Talk to me how you feel tonight. I mean, obviously you look amazing, but how do you feel?
I feel so honored and privileged to be here, to be able to bring a group of people together and to organize this event and have all of these amazing people in the function, ready to donate, ready to have a good time, and ready to support these foster youth. I just feel honored, privileged, and I just have nothing but an attitude of gratitude. Also, I feel very pretty.
Well, you look very pretty. And
thank you.
It's something about this. I was sitting over there and I was watching you like kind of get your, and I was wondering like about your mental space to just be like, wow, like this is an idea that I had in a space when I didn't have anything. And now it's come to fruition like this. And so many people believe in it. And then, you joining with Dr. Gordon, who is, makes this go every single day. How does that feel for it to go from like just, I want to give you a suitcase, to now you provide opportunities. There's interns here tonight. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, so it's huge to me because I like to think of myself as a visionary, right? I have a vision and I don't always know how to execute that vision. And so I surround myself with people that do know how to execute visions, right? I have executed my career. I have had that vision and have done that, and it was very difficult, and I had to bring the right people around me to keep me motivated and me keeping them motivated, and we made these amazing things happen, right? And it's the same thing in the foundation space. It's the same thing in any space, any job, any career, anything. Anytime you have an idea for something, it's very difficult to do it all by yourself unless you're like painting something by yourself or crocheting or making an outfit by yourself. But it's better if you have others to help, right? And I believe, for me anyways, the most satisfaction that I've gotten out of life is when I'm being of service. And I find the most joy in that, even when people don't appreciate it, even when I'm thinking in my mind I'm doing something great, and maybe I'm making a huge mistake. Maybe I'm doing the complete wrong thing. But in my immediate thoughts, I feel like I'm helping in some way. This person's getting to eat, this person's getting to eat, this person's dreams coming true. And sometimes I've been used, I've been manipulated in that people have taken advantage of my kindness, and that's okay, because that made me stronger, and now they can't do that to me no more. But in the process of that learning, right, it's just like for all my failures, I really find a lot of success. Like, I wouldn't be successful, I wouldn't be able to execute, like, I wouldn't be able to have these visions and share them with others that can help me execute them if I didn't make mistakes. And if I didn't enjoy being of service. Yeah. It really fills my heart, and it really, like, I notice when I'm like being selfish and just to myself, I'm not very happy.
That's true. It's interesting that you said that, because I had this thought the other day where I was like, I'm crying today. I'm gonna be honest with you, I cried yesterday. I cried the day before that, and probably the day before that too. But I thought to myself, wow, when you get to where you really wanna go, you probably would take another 100 days of tears to be where you're at. So we talked about how, you know, that pain sometimes, that laughter and that pain come from that same place. So how is it that you continuously turn your rain into rainbows? Like,
well, first of all, you need rain in
order.
You're
a unicorn.
Yeah, I am the last black unicorn. I believe that, honestly. I believe when I transcend out of this human flesh, I will upgrade into a unicorn body. Who knows? But I believe that, you know, there's nothing wrong with crying. That's the first thing you did when you got to this planet. It is the first way you learned to communicate. It is how you told someone you were hungry. It is how you told someone you were hurt. It is how you told someone, hey, I got doo-doo on my butt. Like, this is how you communicated, right? And then those years of people saying, don't cry, stop crying, don't cry. I don't think you should stop crying. I think you should cry, but there's a time and place for everything. Just like there's a time and place for laughing and cracking jokes, right? And when you cry, you're using the same muscles that you would use if you laugh. And when I'm in these streets, sometimes my eyes will well up with tears and they might drop out, but I'm not gonna give you that ugly face cry until, I'm like, it gotta be like overwhelming. But I cry.
So your Oscar performance.
Yeah, maybe, yes, maybe, yes. But I'm gonna tell you, honest, true fact, I cry almost every day. Every day that I get in the shower, and I can be in there for more than 2 minutes, if I can get a good 4-minute shower, 5-minute shower, I'm gonna cry while I'm in the shower. And in my mind, I'm imagining clean on the outside, cleaning out the inside. Because to me, crying is a removal of old beliefs and a replacement of new ones. And every day I am picking up new beliefs. Every day I'm learning something new. Every day I'm getting new information. And like, especially we're all on the internet and we're absorbing all this craziness, like social media. I don't care what you say. If you stay on it too long, you will be bipolar. You will be bipolar. And y'all can get all mad at me for saying that, but if you scroll, you are not supposed to experience like 10 different emotions in 5 minutes. When you're scrolling through, looking at pictures, looking at videos and all this, it's like 1 second somebody getting killed, 1 second there's a kid laughing, next second there's this. That's too many emotions that you're experiencing in a short period of time. And so for me, from my point of view, I want to laugh, because laughing is the same muscles, and it's a cleansing.
So of course you are the last black unicorn, but you are about to be Flojo. Like, can we talk about how like epic that is? I love stand-up. I love you in stand-up, but baby, the big screen is where you belong. That is your space. That is where some people got to discover you for the first time. So talk to me about, so many things going on. We have the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, we got Haunted
Flojo.
Mansion coming out this summer, July 28th, Haunted Mansion. After Party Season 2 coming out July 18th. Then, July 12th. Okay, so we got After Party Season 2 coming out July 12th. Then we got Back on the Strip coming out in August. We got Landscape of the Invisible Hand, which is my very first sci-fi movie that's coming out in August as well. I got some music getting ready to drop this summer. It's about to be a Haddish summer. And I am in preparation. I'm preparing for Flojo. So you slowly see this transformation happen. I'm not trying to do it like overnight and be like, bam, I'm gonna do it like, because I want to do it the healthy way. I want to be right. I want to give the best performance possible. I'm learning, I'm absorbing knowledge, studying all the time, learning all that I can learn about her, being with their family, all of that. And so that's going to be a little process. And don't worry, girl, because I'm reversing in age, because I've been drinking water.
I know that's right. Oh, and also too, your book comes out in September, right? I Curse You With
Joy. Tiffany Haddish, I Curse You With Joy. That'll be coming very soon. I'm just super excited. I'm also working on a stage play, actually a one-woman show for Broadway. So it's a lot of things that I'm creating. I'm a creative. You should have seen me when I was poor, girl, and homeless. I was still creating then. Nobody saw my creations. People did see them, but it was my grassroots supporters that saw those things.
Okay, well, before we go, it is National Foster Care Awareness Month. My mom is a foster mom, so talk to me about some misconceptions people might have about foster care and why people should open up their homes to foster children.
Well, one of the misconceptions I notice about foster care is they think that all foster kids are like super damaged and messed up. We're not all messed up. We might be a little off, but your kids is probably a little off, okay? We humans, ain't no human perfect. But every human, if they get the proper love and the proper nurturing and feeling seen and heard, their behavior can advance and change and help enhance the world. And we need more of that. We need more foster parents that want to be actual parents and guidance, like guides or mentors, as opposed to wanting to collect a check. When it's about collecting that money, the kid knows it. They know that you're being fake. They know that we can feel it all. We are probably the most sensitive. Well,
you've learned a lot of people skills in a short amount of time, moving from home to home, and
in a very short amount of time. Every single kid that I know that was in the foster care system can write probably the best dramatic movie ever. Every single one of them have an awesome story. Every single one of them is trying to prove themselves, whether they go into a life of crime and they're proving they're the best criminal, or they go into a life of being a CEO or an actor or a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, the trash man. Every single foster child that I know that's an adult now, even the children that I know, they are trying to prove themselves. And I don't think we should be living in a society where we have to prove ourselves. I think we should just be able to show up and do the best that we can do, and that's it. But hey, this is America. We all humans here. Well, I hope we all humans here, and we constantly on, I can do this, I can prove it to you. I hate that part of the thing, but it is. But I enjoy just being the best me that I can be. And I'm not gonna be the best every day, because like I said, I'm a human, and these foster kids are not going to be the best every day, but if you stick to them for the long haul, be present for them, you can really watch some amazing growth. The Bible says, in the Torah and the Quran talks about being fruitful, right? And maybe you can't have children, or maybe you have children and they're grown already, and you're like, what am I going to do with my life? Well, you can be fruitful. Imagine these foster kids being trees, right? And in order to get fruit from the tree, sometimes it takes 7 years before they actually produce fruit. Sometimes it takes 10 years before they actually produce fruit. But when they start producing that fruit, it is bountiful and lots can eat. So if you nurture one of these kids, give them love, be a mentor, teach them, share your knowledge with them, listen to their experiences, they might become very fruitful and you'll be able to eat forever.
Well, it's been very fruitful for you, and congratulations on everything. I can't wait to see. And also congratulations on just doing what your heart tells you to do and making it happen.
I'm doing what my soul tells me to do. My heart be wanting me to fight sometimes.
No.
But I carry myself.
Okay, so listen to the soul. Listen to my soul.
I'm listening to my soul, and I'm listening to my creator, my creator. God is my leader. But sometimes I don't listen to that either. And I learned the hard way.
Real fast, honorees tonight. Jason Lee. I love Jason. That's one of I know you're really good friends. Lisa Frank?
Yes. Well, see, our honorees are all people that have inspired me in some way, shape, or form, have been an influence in my existence. For me, Lisa Frank, that product, that brand, that taught me how to dream, and believe in color, dream in color. See, don't be afraid to be colorful and be bright. Jason Lee, it's been a great friend of mine. He's one of the few people I know that has turned himself into a media mogul. Had an idea, stuck with it, did the work, persevered, and is creating. And
hasn't stopped. He doesn't stop.
I do the same thing.
Oren Stockton giving back to his community. I know you've supported him.
Yes, I have supported Oren in so many ways. That man has done so much for the community, for people like me, and people that aren't like me, just for people in general. And I had to honor that. I mean, we only gonna have each other on this planet for so long, and I want to give everyone their flowers or their crowns while I can.
Or their corsages.
Their corsages. Everyone gets a corsage, a flower, if you will.
Cannot wait to dance the night away and for everyone to open up their wallets.
Thank you.
Big time.
Yes, open up their wallets. And if you want to make a donation to the She Ready Foundation, you can by going to shereadyfoundation.org. If you want to volunteer, maybe you can't make the donation. Maybe you can volunteer some time. Maybe you can be a mentor to some of our youth, and that would be great. We're going to do a background check on you, that's for sure. So get ready for that. But if you're interested, go to the SheReadyFoundation.org and see how you can contribute. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you, boo.
Thank you so much.